Hi everyone, so welcome back to Cooking Food Friday. So it is Women's Day coming up on Monday, and we are going to be focusing on women's health this month. And two very important topics that I will be discussing in future blogs or future videos this month will be breast cancer awareness and prevention, as well as working with the topics of heavy menstruation and PMS. So these are the two very common things that I see in my practice. In light of that, today's food is focused on breast health, and I wanted to focus on three key nutrients that are important for breast health. The first one being iodine, and so I've got some seaweed here that I'll use in the green salad. Iodine for two reasons. There's been animal studies that show that a decreased level of iodine increases the risk of breast cancer if the deficiency is not corrected. And the other reason being that the ovaries concentrate iodine, and when the levels are insufficient, the ovaries they may overproduce estrogen, and that can increase the risk of breast cancer if not appropriately detoxified and metabolized. So that's our iodine. The second nutrient I want to focus on is magnesium. So magnesium will be in our dark green leafy veg, as well as in nuts and seeds. Magnesium is for the reason that studies have shown, and analysis has shown that women with breast cancer mostly have low levels of magnesium. So that's our second nutrient. And the third nutrient is called I3C, and that stands for indole 3-carbinol. And that compound is present in your brassicas family, and cabbage being one of them. And that is important for estrogen detoxification. It stimulates liver enzymes that helps to metabolize estrogen into a non-carcinogenic compound. So the brassicas family include broccoli, cauliflower, as well as cabbage. So I thought I'll just change a little bit with the broccoli and focus on some cabbage recipes. So just to run through with the cabbage recipe, I've literally just chopped up cabbage, thinly sliced red cabbage and white cabbage, and added lots of lemon juice and salt, and let it sit for a long time. That helps to start fermenting the cabbage and start softening it up. And I've added then some parsley. That just it's got a very potent antioxidant in parsley, as well as of course adds flavor. So that's a really great salad. It keeps for a long time in the fridge. The longer the better. It's not quite sauerkraut in terms of fermented, but it still does ferment somewhat, and then you get all of the detox enzymes stimulated through this food, and you add it a little bit to your food. So the second salad, so we're going to reconstruct it. So all of our dark green leafy veg, you can grow them easily in your garden. Rowena from Fountains, she makes beautiful dark green leafies. There's some in here, just some iceberg lettuce. It's one of underrated. I really love iceberg lettuce. And then seasonal, so to stick with seasonal, I've added pear. We'll put some pear on there. Not everybody likes fruit in their salad. We really enjoy it. You don't have to use it. Red onion, so onions also a good source of sulfur, and sulfur being a very important compound in detoxification, so I tend to add onion in most of my food. And then our beautiful seaweed, so add as much or as little as you like, and funny enough, kids do tend to like it. So that's quite nice. Nuts and seeds. So I've just got the raw nuts and seeds, and I've just literally toasted them for a few seconds. Once I hear it pop, then it's done. I'm going to put this dressing up. We'll put it up on the with the recipe. It's a miso sesame seed recipe dressing, which goes really nice. The miso goes very nice with the seaweed. So olive oil, lemon juice, miso, sesame oil, and I put some orange. I squeeze some fresh orange in there, and yeah, then you pour it on and you mix. I love mixing with my hands just because I find it so much easier. It's some people say I don't want to massage your vegetables, but really it's just so much easier, and you can make a bit of a mess, which is always a little bit better than trying to not make a mess. So it's just with spoons it's really hard to get it in there. So there you go. Enjoy.